He's also spreading the Christian faith in the new world. I'm not even going to connect those dots. Let's see, where were we? Okay. Okay. Now, the Royal Society in 1660 was established as a successor to the Invisible College. Yeah. So there you have it. A brief history of how the chemical understanding of the universe was robbed and broken down into vague categories like chemistry, biology, astrology, astronomy, mathematics, religion, philosophy, folklore, politics, and a few others. Chemical understanding of the universe broke down into all of those subdivisions. The reality is, chemical people did not separate any of the aforementioned disciplines. They understood the entire universe on every level, down to the atom. We are spending so much time exposing the Greeks for their thievery and concealment of the truth about the chemical understanding of the universe. Why? Because before we explore the depths of what was available through modern scholars controlled by imperialist governments, we need to understand how shallow they are in comparison to our ancient ancestors, as to not be impressed by their findings, so much so that we attribute those findings to men who are attempting to cleverly convince you and I, as black people, that we come from nowhere and belong nowhere. Their goal is to build themselves up so high that anything they say or even suggest must be true. And then they suggest that black people have no worthwhile history. We simply seek to even the score. Okay, so before we talk about the elements,
well, we still ain't got into the elements?
we talk about a brief history of chemistry. That was that section, a brief history of chemistry. Yes. Okay, we got 6 minutes. I want to read, okay, we got 5 minutes. I want to read y'all this poem. It's written by an anonymous author. Okay? The extra biological entity held in Area 51 was asked, "What happens when we die?" He responded, "The question is meaningless. Why?" The man replied, "Are our bodies natural or technology?" His position that the questions were meaningless remained. Tisk, tisk, tisk. They are one and the same. Okay? Nature and technology, one and the same. Now, what is an alkali metal? One of the alkali metals, a metal. We have a featured metal for each group that we're going to mention. The featured metal for this group is sodium. That's right, sodium. It's a metal.
Salt?
No.
Sodium.
Salt is a compound thingy. It's composed of 2 different elements.
Right. But sodium, found in food, it's a metal. Okay? The alkali metals found in group 1 of the periodic table are very reactive metals that do not occur freely in nature. As with all metals, the alkali metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Alkali metals can explode if they are exposed to water. Again, sodium is one of those.
Throw sodium in the water. Bam!
Okay?
And it will explode? The water will explode?
Certain conditions.
But ain't there salt?
We don't have a lot of time, we gotta go through them. Alkaline earth metals. The featured alkaline earth metal is calcium. Yes, it's an earth metal, calcium. The alkaline earth metals are metallic elements found in the second group of the periodic table. All alkaline earth metals have an oxidation number of +2, making them very reactive. Because of their reactivity, the alkaline metals are not found free in nature. Transition metals. Featured metal is zinc. It is a transition metal. We're out of here. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, I know, brother. Let me get. Thank you. Okay, zinc. The 38 elements grouped in groups 3 through 12 of the periodic table are called transition metals. As with all metals, they conduct electricity and heat. The three okay. Other metals are lead. Is a featured metal. They are very high in density and opaque. Metalloids. Featured metal is silicone. Metalloids are They can hold an electrical charge under special conditions. Okay, just a quick note on those. Okay, nonmetals, one of the featured nonmetals is oxygen. Halogens, the featured halogen is iodine. Noble gases, krypton is a noble gas. They're a group of elements with similar properties. Neon, helium, xenon, all noble gases. Rare earth elements, one of the rare earth elements is uranium. That's our feature element, uranium, one of the rare earth elements. Okay? Another one is phosphorus. I just wanted to mention real quick. I know I wanted to get to that. Phosphorus is a rare earth element. Okay? It's widely used in cathode ray tube technology such as television sets. Phosphorus is used in cathode ray tubes, right? It's a dopant. The phosphorus that's used in cathode ray tubes. It's a dopant. Yes, dopant, like dope. The phosphorus that's used in the television tubes that we normally watch is a dopant. So the same activity that happens when you smoke dope happens when you watch TV. Okay? And quickly, I want to make this last statement before we get out of here. Although, as you know, all of the ideas found within the table were most likely discussed for millennia before the Western world evolved into civilization, despite that obvious fact, a man named Dmitri Mendeleev, y'all need to write this down, D-M-I-T-R-I, Dmitri Mendeleev, M-E-N-D-E-L-E-E-V. He is the person that's accredited with the creation of the table. When? 1869. These are all questions on the quiz. When? 1869. Okay? There's 117 elements, and there's 18 groups. All on the quiz. I just want to give y'all that real quick. Okay?
Okay, hold on. Dmitri Mendeleev in 1869, he was the founder of what?
He is the one that is accredited with the creation of the periodic table. He created the periodic table. There's 117 elements in it. There's 18 groups. Okay? So, as we were rushed today, I'm glad we got through it all. It was a close one. As Huey said, I would like to say, as we are one today, let us be one in the future. Power to all of the people.
How